Hi and welcome. So this is our little experimental site. It's called Social Media Analytics. So there's not much analytics happening as of now. So this is more of, let's say, publishing certain reports, publishing few things. We've not necessarily given the end user any access for doing their own analytics. That's not happening as of now. So this is what happens. So you land up on this page. This is the landing page. It says view featured reports. You get in here, you get to see certain reports. Down here you can see the costing for those reports. If you click on this, it says related products. So whatever this is a report for Gartner events, yeah, and not for Gartner Inc. as such. So they've got different Twitter handles. They've got Gartner Events Inc. and various other. Gartner's got a lot of Twitter handles. So presume you were to purchase this particular report and you were interested in adding it to the cart. So a simple add to the cart, you could go ahead and do that. So it will show you, okay, successfully added, and you have one added to the cart. You go and click on the cart, you get to see over there, this is subtotal. There is some approximate tax and this is the total amount. So this all gets calculated on its own. You come back to that page, you want to add two of these to the cart, or say three of them to the cart for some reason. So you go and add three of them. So it says quantity has been updated or something it says. And there you have three of them. So this is the new cost. So all of this works dynamically. So there's nothing much that you have to do there. So anyway, so besides this, what else is there? So these are different categories. So we've just got these demonstrative categories as of now. So it's not as if these are the only ones which are going to be there. We're going to be adding to these very soon. So here is something which is called Twitter Reports Management or Education Reports. So what do we have here? Gartner Events, Josh Bersin, and McKinsey Quarterly. So let's say we go to McKinsey Quarterly and we want to see this. And this is basically a network map of Gartner and McKinsey and how it is kind of related and which are the other folks who are there. So presume again you wanted to add this, so you go ahead and add say 5 of these for some reason and you say add to cart and it's got added, successfully added it says. It's showing you 2 over here, which means basically there are 2 different products you've gone ahead and added and different quantities of those. So then again it shows you got 5 here and 3 here, different cost. Total comes out to be this, total approximate tax has been calculated. So all these calculations happen quite fast. So what I want to look at is within these categories, I already have these reports and I want to probably end up searching some tweets. So I probably want to end up searching something. So let's say I search the hashtag technology for some reason. Okay, so let's see what happens. It might take a while because there's, oh no, 1 second. So there is a slight challenge. I'll fix that, not a problem. So let's just go and look at listings of these. So you just go ahead and look at the listings. So listing 1, it says it's got pages 1 of, we've got page 1 of 125 over here. If you go to next, it obviously shows us the next page. You scroll down, you have the same pagination down here. So if you want to go to the previous page, you click on the previous. Otherwise, you could probably click on next. Again, go on to next. And similarly, so let's say that you reached here. So the screen name is basically the name of the person who's tweeting. So these are tweets from somebody called China Gorman. And this is the text of the tweet. So these are the text of the tweet. And you see certain places, there are URLs which are there. So probably just a URL got tweeted and nothing else. So let's go and have a look at this URL. You click on the URL. It takes you to the actual conversation on Twitter. And you don't necessarily have to be logged in. You don't necessarily even have to have a Twitter account. It straight away takes you there, and this has got something to do with the Tech HR 16, People Matters. Yeah, so these seem to be recent tweets. It's a tweet from 26th July 2016, which happened at 7:18 p.m. from Chhattisgarh, India, for some weird reason. Okay, whatever. So you just go back and let's see what this is. It says 26 July 2016. The time might be different because this is not Indian Standard Time, so which is okay. That depending on what geography you are in, you'll have to adjust because this will be accessed by almost everyone across the world, so you can't necessarily help that. Okay, so let's say we wanted to go to page say 149 for some reason. 149 doesn't seem to be there. 140. That page contains no results. Why? Okay, just 125 pages. Okay, perfect. So we'll go to page 124. Let's say we're on page 124, and what do we get to see? We got to see tweets from 2013. So 14th June 2013, we get tweets from back then, and we get all these links. Some of these links might not be active, so you can't necessarily say that the content which was tweeted then with the URL will still be active, might not be active, that is okay, but we'll still try. Let's see, maybe something will pop up. And in the meanwhile, yes, there is something, ERI Media, so that page wasn't found, so maybe that page got deleted. Or maybe something else happened. So let's look at another one. What is this? Robin Schooling, interesting stuff from Learning New Reality. And let's say you went to the same person's you went to the Twitter handle and you wanted to see that tweet from 2013. I have actually no clue how you would do that. I have absolutely no clue how you would do that. On the Twitter page. But yes, there are certain things which can be done, which is like an advanced search or something. But that will take a while. So, I remember somebody once told me how to do that. I don't even remember. So that's extremely complicated stuff. I don't know why they make it that way. They should make it much simpler. Twitter should be much more simpler to... Okay, so this is that from 2013, June 11th, this blog post happened and the person tweeted it. Yeah, that's 14 June 2013. And okay, so, and we have more tweets. So this is the last page. So this is the last tweet that we have, which is from 2013, and the latest one being, say, recently, as of maybe last week or something, when we went ahead and got this down. How come we've got so many tweets? So it's possible to legally, I'll use the word legally, to go ahead and get 2,500 to 3,000 tweets for absolutely anybody, any public account on Twitter. So here's another one. Let's look at Gartner events now. Gartner events again. So there's a lot of URLs which are there. So let's probably click on one of these and see where it takes us. So it's got us on Gartner.com, how to host a hackathon. Wow, that's wonderful, yeah. So excellent. So I think I'll reference this later somewhere. I really want to see this. So this is how you basically end up seeing a lot of things which probably you would have missed otherwise. So you get all these tweets here. So 150 pages it says, and I want to go down to page number 149 and have a look. What do we have here? So let's see what do we have here and how old this tweet is. And this format is slightly different. So what I've done is just to showcase this slightly differently. Here we just have the screen name and the tweet text, whereas over here we have the screen name, the tweet text, and the date and time. So yes, of course, you could add up the date and time here also. But if you don't, then also it's okay. So probably you end up. Okay. So one was. Okay. So this is from when? This is from 2015. Which goes to show that Gartner Events is obviously tweeting much more than China Gorman is, and that frequency is much more. So if you wanted to have analytics of that sort, wherein you really wanted to see what's the tweet frequency and things to that effect, that is still not live. So that feature is still not live, and you would have to depend on whatever reports we'll upload over here. So if, and say this one is again a network analysis for McKinsey. I have unfortunately wrongly posted it under Josh, which is okay. So this is for McKinsey, and there are certain similar reports which we'll be posting over here, which will come under featured reports and other categories under these categories. So please do look up our website. It is Twitter Social Media Analytics.pythonanywhere.com. Thanks a lot.